Our top story tonight is a viral disease causing concern for horse owners and veterinarians across the country. Equine infectious anemia, or EIA. This disease can be devastating for horses, and unfortunately, there is no known cure. Tonight, we'll explore what the disease is, how it spreads, and what horse owners can do to protect their animals.
That's right. Equine infectious anemia is caused by a virus that attacks horses' immune system, and it's primarily transmitted through the blood system, feeding insects like mosquitoes and horseflies. But don't worry, there are more preventive measures horse owners can take. We'll discuss those in detail shortly.
To help us understand more about the disease, we're joined by Dr. Sarah Johnson, an equine veterinarian. Dr. Johnson, thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me. Equine infectious anemia is caused by a retrovirus, which targets the horse's immune system and blood cells. Horses with EIA can show symptoms like fever, fatigue, weight loss, and leg swelling. In severe cases, the horse can become dangerously anemic. Unfortunately, there is no cure for EIA, and the infected horse must be quarantined to prevent further spread.
That sounds very serious. How exactly does EIA spread? And what should horse owners be most concerned about?
Well, the virus is mainly transmitted through blood-feeding insects like horseflies and mosquitoes. These insects can transfer the virus while feeding on an infected horse. Additionally, EIA can be spread through contaminated equipment or needles. However, it is important to note that virus isn't spread through direct contact between horses, which provides some relief for owners.
It's good to know that direct contact isn't a major risk factor. What precautions can horse owners take to protect their animals?
Horse owners should minimize exposure to biting insects, especially during peak times like dawn and dusk. Keeping horses in stables during these periods can help. Additionally, it's important for owners to regularly test their horses for EIA, including using the Coggins test, which is required by law in many regions before a horse can be transported. A solid biosecurity plan is key to controlling the spread of this virus.
Testing seems like an important step, but if a horse does test positive for EIA, what happens next?
Unfortunately, there is no treatment for EIA. If a horse tests positive, it will typically need to be isolated for the rest of its life. In some cases, depending on the severity of this disease, what does that say?
Enthusiasm.
Okay, I can cut that out.
How do you say that?
Euthanasia.
Okay. Disease, euthanasia, may be recommended to prevent further suffering and to protect other horses.
That must be incredibly difficult for owners. If someone suspects their horse has been exposed to EIA, what should they do right away?
First thing they should do is contact their veterinarian. If there's a chance the horse has been exposed to this virus, testing is critical. Early detection is the best way to manage the disease and protect other horses.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson, for all the helpful information. It's clear that while EIA is a serious concern, that right precautions and testing can go a long way in preventing outbreaks.
Absolutely. Horse owners should stay vigilant, keep their animals protected from insects, and ensure they are regularly tested. That's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for this amazing story.